It's been a long night. The prince impatiently awaits the outcome of her plan, which will determine the future of Boston. Which would be Galeb, Emem, and Leysha, but only Emem lives. Great. This is one of, the worst endings, then. I tried so hard, too.
Emem, thank God you're here. When I found out that Hazel had sent you out there, I really thought that... Are you all right? You're not hurt?
No, you're all worked up over nothing. I'm fine.
Not over nothing. It was a suicide mission.
I know. The Anarchs didn't make it out.
What are you talking about?
Randall Thane, the Anarchs. They helped me on Long Island, but they were all destroyed.
You're back. That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
Listen, I know it's not a good time, but we need to talk. Come back to my rooms with me.
What for?
Not here, Mem. I'll tell you more once we're there. It's important and personal. Are you coming?
All right, but it has to be quick. Hazel's expecting me.
It won't take long. Come with me. Do you want me to ask Sylvia to send up a vessel? You must be starving.
It's fine. I don't have a lot of time. What did you want to talk about?
I know that Hazel offered you a seat on the council.
I was sure you'd disapprove of it.
Emem, she's offered you my seat.
She never said anything about replacing you.
She's not blind. She's seen you growing more influential. Not as much as me, but nearly. By bringing you into the Primogen, she hopes that the student will surpass the master, and that I'll end up losing all credibility.
Then, why does Hazel want to get rid of you?
Who knows? The powers made her paranoid. She's afraid of her own shadow. She must think I'm a threat. It'll happen to you too, if you accept the seat. Are you going to accept?
You know the power that comes with the seat on the council. It's cruel to ask me to give that up.
You already have power, Emem. You've got your clubs.
The scale's a little different. This seat? I can have an impact on the entire city.
But at what cost? Have you thought about that? Listen, I know we don't see eye to eye on everything, but I'm trying to help you. You lose everything if you accept her offer. Your freedom, your music, everything. You've seen the sacrifices that Hazel will ask you to make.
The Anarchs.
Yes. It's a heavy burden to bear. Leave it to me.
Ooh. Quit the Camarilla or join the Primogen. Might be a bad ending, but let's go for it.
I'm going to take what's mine. I deserve that seat.
It's not a game, Emem. You don't understand what the consequences are.
Oh, I understand them better than you imagine. Now, if you'll excuse me, Hazel's expecting me.
You made your choice.
Disasters bring out the best and the worst in us. They can plunge us into oblivion, or signal the start of a golden age. Tonight will go down in history as the night we were able to prove we're not done yet. We demonstrated that our ability to adapt and change are the keys to our domination. Many sacrifices were necessary. Our domain was violated and our existence threatened. But this is nothing compared to everything we have lost. Our family has been battered. The blood of our servants flowed like water. Our own kind were decimated in the flames. We will never forget them. Those who fought by our side and who quenched their thirst for the blood of these mortals. We had to establish new agreements, forge new alliances, because this is how we strengthen our kind. With powerful friends by our side, we will no longer be faced with those terrible moments when our dominion was challenged. Our old quarrels belong to the past. The trifles that separated us have been forgotten. Only one truth remains: our supremacy. Never again shall we be weak or disunited. That's what the mortals expect from us. Let us show them why we are the predators and they are the prey. Let us show them who their blood belongs to. Let us show them the power of immortality. The sacrifices are not over yet. Some will be lost. Others will lose what they have. But it will not be in vain. We are hunters, and what is taken from a hunter must be repaid 100-fold. Sires, children, servants, all will remind mankind of its rightful place at the bottom of the food chain. Our eternal nature is our greatest strength. Boston has shown that it is stronger than old London and venerable Vienna. Tonight, we have tasted vengeance. Tonight, a sea of blood will flow.
Oh, holy corruption. Thanks to Emem's computer virus, the data at the Long Island base has been corrupted. Without this painstakingly gathered information on the blank bodies, the SID is forced to shut down Operation Swansong. It will be years before the SID is once again able to hunt kindred in New England. Okay, is it going to show anything else? Okay, I guess not. Return of the Redcoats. The events of recent days were not a coincidence. Despite her best efforts, the prince was never able to identify the traitor still lurking within the Boston court. A few weeks later, the cargo ship Coates, chartered by the Catapates Company, arrived in Boston Harbor. Hidden aboard the shipping containers were members of the British Camarilla who had escaped the Second Inquisition in England. With the help of the traitor, their landing went smoothly. Their plan was simple: to replace the Boston Camarilla in an area the hunters believed to have purified. Strong, organized, and with a surprise attack, they easily overcame the last of the already weakened kindred, who were left with only one choice: submit or be destroyed. Control of the Boston domain, or what's left of it, is now completely in British hands, while the Second Inquisition is already busy looking elsewhere. Ooh. Collateral damage. Since the Hartford Chantry was not part of the new ruler's plans, a struggle between the two organizations began. With the element of surprise on their side, the newcomers managed to drive out the Tremere and force them to disperse. Well, dang.
Has come where I belong. The night has come when I feel strong. The night.
Well, dang, that was an interesting game. I really liked all the choice options, but it sucks because if you miss certain things or don't upgrade yourself a certain way, then it'll put you at a severe disadvantage in the next stage. Or next stages, actually. Especially if you get your suspicion high, which pretty much I had mine high for, God, I think pretty much since halfway through. Where I think it was by like the second time with the none, I think, where the suspicion was already getting pretty high. By second, I mean second when she's alone, away from the court. But I did like the story. I just really hated that I had 2 characters killed, especially Leysha before she can even get to Halsey, which I was really disappointed on because I really wanted to see that. And Galeb because I failed the confrontation because I always used the domination on the first one, lost the chance right there, and it still failed with the choices I made, which I really hated. But it was still fun to go all the way through and see what happened, because I wanted to do this mainly blind. There was a couple things I had to look at when I got stuck, but going in blind for these choice games is always really fun and really interesting because you don't know what will happen. You try really hard to go towards a best ending or a best direction, and sometimes you're right, sometimes you're wrong. Regardless, it's still pretty fun to do. But overall, it was a really fun game. I hated the glitches that happened. That made me have to either restart a level or shut down the system and then try again the next day to see if the save magically fixed itself, which thankfully it did in one case. The other case I had to restart the area, even though it was just about the end. But aside from the glitches, and just looking at the gameplay, the story, and the various choices, it's really fun and really interesting, especially because I don't really play many vampire games, and there isn't really that many vampire games, especially modern ones, where you got like old ones like Legacy of Kain, for instance, which is really popular. But for PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series XS era, this is pretty much one of the more major, I guess you could say, vampire games. Because otherwise, the only other major one that I know of offhand is the Vampire The Masquerade Bloodlines 2, which I'm still waiting for. I am definitely going to play that because it looks and sounds like a very cool RPG to play. I just hope that production on it goes really well, because I heard how it's been pushed back quite a bit. But before it was expected, I think in the spring of this year, and then I believe currently it's pushed into 2023, but with no date. So we'll see what happens there. But yeah, I'll let you guys see the rest of these credits, and I'll give some final words at the end. Enjoy the credits. You know, I actually thought about it while going through the credits that I think what I might do is part of the way through, or I might even just restart from the beginning and do another playthrough. Which I will do at some point, but I think what I might do at some point later down the line, maybe in August or something like that, if I have enough time to go through these, I'll try to record the endings of them alive. The final ending might not be like as different, but it'll probably be at least a little different. At least regarding Galeb and Leysha. I'm really curious on Leysha's, just for the fact of we didn't even get to the dang end. We got killed by a werewolf. And then for Galeb, we failed the confrontation. That was all that there was. But yeah, with that though, I hope you guys enjoyed this walkthrough. It was really fun to play through and pretty cool. And if you guys are interested in seeing the other endings, definitely just let me know, and if I see enough comments, I'll definitely do it. But otherwise, it's a maybe right now. A maybe for recording. I have a feeling on my own I'll do it at some point, but if you guys want to see it, definitely let me know. And I will totally do that for you guys. But with that, hope you guys enjoyed. And actually after this, I'm probably going to either continue one of the other walkthroughs I'm currently working on, or I'll at least get a first part for Destroy All Humans, which will be coming out this July of some point, just so that way we can get through the Destroy All Humans remake, the PS4 version, and be ready to play the remake of Destroy All Humans 2 Reprobed in August. I believe early August? It's either early August or it's late August, but either way, we'll definitely play that. But hope you guys enjoyed this walkthrough. Thank you everyone who watched this walkthrough all the way through. I greatly appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.